Hey guys, my name is Lucas, and I've always wanted to do YouTube videos, and so I thought I would start by doing a Super Mario Odyssey challenge. This challenge is Super Mario Odyssey, but I can't touch the color green. This is going to be a bit of a difficult challenge because of Cascade Kingdom and Wooded Kingdom, and so I wanted to make a few rules real quick. Rule number 1 is Mario is allowed to touch green in cutscenes because I am not forcing him to, and I have no control of Mario. Secondly, Mario's allowed to touch green if it's right after a cutscene. So if the game starts me on green after the cutscene, then all I have to do is just get off as soon as I can. Rule number 3 is Cappy is allowed to touch green because Cappy isn't Mario. Rule number 4 is the capture that Mario's in is allowed to touch green, or this game would be impossible. And rule number 5 is green power moons are allowed to be collected by Mario. This challenge is going to be a bit of a difficult one for when it comes to Wooded Kingdom. So I hope you guys do enjoy, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for when more videos come out, if you like what you see. And as you saw, Cappy hit the green frog. And so because Cappy hit it and not Mario, we can still continue on. And if I were to touch, let's say, this frog right here, that doesn't count because I'm inside the capture. But that was just an example. I'm gonna try not to capture anything, and I'm also gonna try not to force the capture to touch green. And so here is where you'll see an instance with one of the rules. Cappy is allowed to touch green, but Mario can't. So Cappy can touch the green hats, but Mario can't touch the green hats. As long as Mario only touches Topper's head, we can continue on with the game. This is Super Mario Odyssey, but we can't touch the color green. So as you see here, Mario started on green after a cutscene. So since I couldn't help that, all we have to do is jump right away as soon as we can. Try and get that checkpoint, but I can't. So as long as we jump from rock to rock into the stump without touching the shades of green, we can make it over to this chain chomp where, as you see, he's kind of touching green, that green bit of grass, but we're not going to count that since I can't really help that. As long as we do not get on the green after exiting the chain chomp. So as you see, there is some green on this bridge, but we're just going to avoid it. And as you see, during this cutscene, Mario's touching green. But I have no control of Mario, so therefore this doesn't count. And since after the cutscene the game starts me on green, all I have to do is jump off as soon as I can. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get this moon. As long as we don't touch the green blades of grass, we're fine. And we're going to let the chain chomp hit this rock. And then we are going to do a bit of a tricky jump to make sure we can get the moon. and also have a cappy bounce to where we can get out. Now we are going to do a trick called Dino Skip, if you are familiar with Super Mario Odyssey speedrunning. Basically, this allows us to skip to the Madame Brood boss fight. All you have to do is jump on the trampoline with the dinosaur and jump into the boss arena. Oh. And with the boss started, it starts us on this yellow color. As long as we don't touch the green, we're fine. And what we want to do here is have Mario jump to the sand after exiting the chain chomp. And so we're just going to make sure we don't touch green and we stay in this general area. Make sure we jump to the sand. And finally, with this last hit, we don't have to make sure we jump back onto the sand, because we will enter a cutscene and Mario will automatically spawn on the sand for us. And that is how you beat Cascade Kingdom without touching the color green. So as you see, Mario again is touching green in a cutscene, but this doesn't count. As long as we jump as soon as we can, we're fine, and we can make Cappy touch the globe. And since there's green on it, we're not going to make Mario touch it. And next, we will continue on to the Sand Kingdom. And now we've made it here to the Sand Kingdom. And so I want to let you know that if you like this video and you want to see me do it with a different color, just type in the comments, say, hey, play Super Mario Odyssey, but you can't touch the color blue. And I'll do a Mario Odyssey challenge where I can't touch the color blue. I can also do other challenges, other games like Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, and Super Mario Galaxy. So if you want to see me not touch green with a different game, just comment below, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. So as you saw, we got that moon, and we're gonna make sure to get this moon on the way. Oh, we can't get that moon. But we'll get it later. Oh, whoops, sorry. So what we're going to do is we gotta be careful when we're inside the town, because we don't want to accidentally touch a green tile. So we're gonna jump onto this yellow and carefully walk into the door. With this room, there's no green except for the cactuses, but as long as we don't touch the cactuses, we're fine. And what we're going to do is we're going to get this moon right here. After getting this moon, we can get 2 other moons outside the town. We can capture the wire and get out, and then get this moon. Then we can get this moon right here, which is what I was trying to get earlier. We can't, unfortunately, get the moon in there because the pipe is green and we don't want to accidentally touch it. Now, if we go over here, we can go on top of this big hill and get the moon that's up here. Hang on, it's here. There it is. You just gotta find the correct ground pound spot that is on the dune. Then we can go over here and get this moon up here. Oh, you want to be careful though, and try not to bonk on that monument, I guess. But we can easily jump up there and grab this moon. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go over here through the ruins and come over to this moon. It's another easy moon that we can grab. And then we can go over here, capture this bullet bill, and get inside this rock. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to go up here, and we're going to cross over here so we can get this crate. Also, I'm not going to count those sparkles as touching green, for that is just an effect, not an actual thing we can touch. Just like the waterfall in Cascade Kingdom, it looks like there's a bunch of water, but it's really just an effect. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to get this moon. As you see, I tried to do a speedrun trick, but I messed up, but that's okay. Next, we are going to do a glitch that you've probably seen in speedrunning to get a moon fast. It's this glitch right here. Oh. Basically, what we're going to do is we're going to try and clip into the wall, and so we can get 2 moons pretty quickly. Oh. It's a bit of a tricky glitch to get, but as long as you wait patiently, you can clip inside the wall. We just, oh. Alright. Alright. I am going to just do this the normal way since I am not getting this glitch for some reason. But basically the glitch just allows us to get this moon faster and the Sphinx moon faster. We can come and get this moon, but we don't want to touch the pipe, so we're just going to leave the same way we came in. Then we are going to come over here, and we are going to talk to the Sphinx. We can answer his riddles correctly to open the vault, and then we can also answer these riddles to get another power moon. There should be 5 questions. This should be the last question. Yep, this is the last question, and he gives you moon. The first question opens up the vault, and the other 5, or the other 4, gives you a power moon. Then we can go in here to get this moon. Then we can exit out here and go do some other power moons. Actually, we're going to go over here. So if we can go over here and go in here and get this power moon. There's a power moon up there, but we do want to be careful. As you saw, there was a green pipe to exit in the beginning, and there's also a green pipe to exit at the end. The reason why we want to do this differently is because we don't want to touch the green warp pipe. So we are just going to have to warp out. If we go over here, we can go in here and get a power moon. Oh. And once we leave, we can go get one more power moon. Oh. So basically, to get this last power moon, we are going to travel over here and get this power moon. That is another speed running trick that we can do. And now we have enough power moons to leave, and we beat Sand Kingdom without touching the color green. Alright, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for when a part 2 of Super Mario Odyssey, Don't Touch the Color Green, comes out. Next episode, we'll do Lake, Wooded, and possibly Cloud Kingdom. I'll see you then. Goodbye.